Oh. Hello? The heck happened? All right, well that guy. Oh, there's our victim. All right, so he got crushed by falling cargo. That's how he got killed. Everyone else here seems to be alive. But I'm gonna guess that there is someone else down here who's dead. You're one of the Formosans. Yeah, you're the other guard, the one that didn't shoot. You're just a random seaman. So are you, allegedly. I don't know, maybe my striped pants theory is starting to lose a little bit of water, so to speak. I don't think I gained much information here aside from how one guy got killed. Chapter 1. Oh, we're back in the beginning now. Interesting. Part 2, Chapter 1, loose cargo on deck. An unidentified stowaway expecting free passage and freedom was instead crushed inside of a falling barrel. So, this guy was a stowaway? But then how come you're on the picture? Wait. Oh, an unidentified stowaway. Oh. An unidentified stowaway and a member of the crew. There were two different people that got crushed. I misinterpreted. Up.
Wait! No!
There we go. So this was like... This is literally like the same exact memory. Oh, hello. You're just kind of here. Okay, there are a couple of minor differences. Can't get an ID on any of them at the moment. I don't think I can go up to see them. Yeah, no, the memory doesn't go that far. So once again, I'm not getting all that much info at the end of the day. But this is the earliest memory on file. Okay, well, you were crushed by cargo. We have that on lock. And apparently, I am able to identify who you are. He didn't say anything, but we're on the cargo deck. Can I maybe use that to better identify, like... But they were also talking about the Orlop. Yeah, storage, captains, animal pens, and the steering tiller. If I go back to a drawing of the ship, let's take a look. Yeah, the cargo hold is where this was. Arrows indicate the flow of time. I didn't even notice that. Oh man, this is my first time really opening the full picture in a while. So this happened here. And the corpse ended up over there. Bosun's store, passenger cargo. And that's the Lazarette. I've seen that name at a few points. But this is just like in the center of the cargo hold. That doesn't really tell me much. So what I can say is that it came from the Orlop deck up here and down below. Doesn't really help me overall, though. I also want to take a look at this now that I've gone through so much of this. Can I, like, get a picture for its chart, for its course? So it started here in Europe, right off of England. It went far south, down there, before coming back up here, I guess? I don't know. Chapters 2 and 3 are going to have a lot of explaining to do. That's for sure. Huh. But, okay, back to try to puzzle out who this man is. Like, low-level criminals with general manual labor on and below deck. This guy had to have been a seaman. I think that makes sense. So you're one of the seamen. You didn't talk, but I can definitely rule out a few people. You don't look like you would be Indian or Leonin. I think you're one of the Englishmen. I don't know, Alexander Booth, George Shirley, Peters. We saw the name Peters in another spot. I don't know. I'm gonna just mark you as a seaman. Wait, is that it for loose cargo? It's just 2? What? That's it for the first chapter of... Oh, my lord. Well, I need to identify this man, and I have no idea who he is. This door is locked. I guess this could be the brig. But it doesn't really help me at opening things. I've already gone in there. I remember that corpse. I don't think there's anything else down there. But I'm still missing 2 whole chapters. A Bitter Cold and Murder. Is there maybe a way for me to get up on the rigging? And into the crow's nest? Because right now, that's about all I can figure. Looking like a hard no. I mean, we had a couple of memories that took place up there. But that really doesn't help me much in the grand scheme of things, considering we just had, you know, out in the open ocean. To speak nothing of the fact that the magic conch shell is just taunting me, now that I know that that's a shell. That guy's still down there. Can't talk to him anymore, though. I don't know. I had to see if I could do anything. I don't know. I'm starting to get a little stumped. But there's also a lot of people that I should be capable of identifying that I haven't yet. Okay, maybe I shouldn't give up so quick down here. Let me head back down. Back down all the way to the cargo deck. Are there any skeletons or ghosts or anything that I haven't found? Like This don't really have anything. Both of those led to stuff I've already done. This is where the Formosan was standing guard, but there was nothing here. This is just a cargo cabin. Maybe there's some doors on the Orlop I never went through. Oh yeah, the carpenter's room. Nothing really in there for me. Nothing in here. And I'm pretty sure I've already been in here as well. Yeah, nothing. Mystery of a puzzle, this be. A lot of rooms that I can't really interact with in any way. And it's making me wonder if I'm missing something. Oh wait, that's the captor's cabin. I've already been in there. Wait a second. Hey!
Take him to the cockpit. Get him wrapped in seat left right.
Hit her here. One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up. You all right there, sir?
Never been on a farm, Chuck.
Mind your shoes now.
Lot of really nasty sound effects in some of these memories, not gonna lie. Made me a little uncomfortable there. Okay, well, obviously they were butchering a cow. So who do we have? You. Okay, well, I know who you are. You're the butcher. You gotta be. And I'm starting to think you... I don't know. Also, I just had a thought. I was assuming that this guy was a seaman. But now I'm wondering if he could be the ship's steward. I don't know. I'm gonna mark him as Zugi Sati. Who are you? Oh, you're the guy that was getting sick. And I'm supposed to be able to ID you pretty easily, apparently. I'll have to see what the dialogue is talking about in a minute. Ooh, you got a monkey! This guy's got a monkey friend. Oh. Who are you, dragging here? Wonder what happened there. Huh. A bitter cold. So, the corpse is a cow. Yep. Taken to the carpenters, get him wrapped and see to the last rites. That must have been talking about the guy who was being dragged up the stairs. Never been on a farm. Charlie. 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 Wait, you're the bosun's mate? No, that wouldn't make sense, because the bosun's mate was... Hold on, is there another Charles? There is. A midshipman. Hey! 3 more fates correct. I got 2 sets of 3 today. Alright. Itbang Saw burned to death. And Emil Farrell was spiked by a terrible beast. Yeah! Progress is progressing. So there's Itbang Saw and one of his guards. You're the one that shot the guy, right? Yeah, you're the one that shot the guy. There's a chicken. How easy are you supposed to be to identify? Are you another midshipman? You might be another midshipman. I think you might be a midshipman. And you... You know what? I think that all 3 of these guys, I think they're all midshipmen. I think these are all the midshipmen. It would make sense. They're all, like, together on the same part of the picture. So I think these 2 are the remaining midshipmen. No idea about Monkey Man here. And these guys are probably seamen. But let's find out about this guy. How did you bite it? Take me away, spirit! Nice pose.
Well, same as the other fellow. Some lung disease, not consumption. Made worse by the cold.
Will it spread?
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house. I checked all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
And him? What are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
So this guy died from some kind of disease. Yeah, I already know that you're the surgeon. And I am going to say that you are alive somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where you're alive, but I'm saying that you're alive. The surgeon survived. Because he wrote the book. Yeah, you're the surgeon's mate. Makes sense. Oh, you're the second mate. Ooh. There's a body bag, so there's another corpse in here. There's the Taiwanese. I forget what the nationality was labeled as already. It was like Formosan. That's what it is, Formosans. And I can go back here, but it doesn't help me any. Can I go back here? Yes, and it also doesn't help me any. Can't go up there, though. Part 2 of It's a Cold. All right, let's see what we got here. Lung disease. So I don't know who he is, but he succumbed to illness. And the surgeon said same as the other fellow, so that means that whoever we're about to clock into also died by lung disease. Yep, it's the body bag. Who's that corpse? Cyrillic!
Sayed?
Ooh, was that Persian? I'm pretty sure that's Arabic or Persian. Okay, we're getting some info here. We are getting some info here. So, you're the guy that died. And we were given a name. Your name is Syed. Syed. Where's Syed? All right, let me go back to the top. Where's Syed? Gotta make sure I pay attention to the names that are crossed off as well. Where's Syed? Solomon Syed. Okay. You are the one saying wake up. So you are Omid Gul, the top man. You're one of the Russians. I think there were two people speaking Russian here. I'm gonna wait until I can see the transcript. Ooh. Looks like there were some folks taking a nap over here. Oh! There's a card game going on over here. I should be able to identify all of these people now. Yeah, I need to read the transcript to figure this out. "22 others were present." Wow. All right. Obviously, you were illness. Stop your cheating. Worry about yourself. So that means that the two Russians were playing cards. So two of these three people are Russian. Honestly, all three of them might be Russians. So hang on. Who are the Russians? Who are the Russians? Leonid Volkov, Alarkas Nikishin, and Alexei Toporov. Okay, well, someone that I have named as a Russian is not a Russian. I'm starting to think it might be Alexei. You! Wait a minute. Oh, wait, no, Leon. Oh, I did get a name on there for it. Okay. Let me go ahead and just mark Alexei. Look at them. These two are both Russians, for sure. And I am 100% sure about your method of death. I think I can brute force a little bit of this. Okay. So, no. Switch you over to Emily Jackson. No. Are you Alexei? Huh. I am definitely onto something. Three deaths here. Sullivan died to illness. This man died to illness. And a cow was slaughtered. you... How can I identify you? You are in the cargo. Alright. Let me go back to the cargo and take a peek. No, this one. You. You're definitely one of the seamen, then. I mean, you could be any of them, really. But apparently you only have one triangle, so I should be able to identify you rather easily. Which is weird, because you only exist...
Wait! No!
Okay, well, that's Solomon Syed. Okay, let's scroll down here. We know this one has to be correct. We know that Solomon died to illness. We have that on lock. We know that someone else who was a crewman died to illness. I just don't know who. Let's... I think it might be one of the other Indian seamen. So if this isn't Ranfred, it might be Abraham. And this has to be one of the Russians. I don't know which one. I know you're another one. Honestly, I feel like these two are the two seamen, Alexei and Alarcus. I think that they are on a similar rank. Well, I've definitely got the means to try and solve some of these murders. More than I have. But I think I'm going to stop it here for the moment. I needed to give myself a little bit of time to think. And clear my head. But I think next time on Return to the Obra Dinn, rather than try and brute force my way through these that I'm still trying to figure out, I am going to try and find the last chapter that I have access to. Murder. Because if I can find that, then I'll have access to all available information. And that, I think, will help me piece out some of these remaining puzzle pieces. So until then, thank y'all so much for watching. Goodbye.